Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to the third part of our assignment 13 grammar, verb, tenses and time. So in this part we are going to do the future tense. Alright, about future tense, there's one important thing that I wanted to discuss with you is that only the past and the present in the English language are tenses because under them the verbs take specific forms like play, played, steal, stolen, etc. Normally we used to call future as or refer to future as tense as well, but according to the modern studies or latest studies, we call it a tense, but it is not actually coming under the category of tense. So we can call it future time as well. Okay, so the future is not a tense because the verbs retain their past and present form and take the help of an auxiliary. Why we don't call it a tense? Because the verb, it remains the same, right? If it is like retain their past or perfect form, past and present form, they are the same, right? It only takes the help of an auxiliary. It can be will play, will have played, or something like that. Okay, therefore we would try from now on not to say future tense, but even if you say it, it's not completely wrong, but we can call it a future time as well. Okay, so now we will learn about its functions and we will also discuss the examples. Okay, so simple future is used to indicate actions that are yet to take place. They haven't happened yet, they are going to take place or will take place in the immediate future. They can take place like right after now or later on. It is used to indicate intentions, what you intend to do, and the promises, right? When you make a promise, what do you say, right? If somebody is inviting you and saying that you have to come, what you will say? Yes, I will come. So it's kind of a promise. Okay, now we will look at the examples. Alright, so first example is we will meet the principal later today, right? So you have kind of a plan that you're going to meet your principal later today, the action that is yet to happen. Okay, second is I will help you. Okay, so you are kind of making a promise to the person that I will help you. Okay, so this is your simple future. Now we will move towards future continuous. So the future continuous is used to indicate an action that will be going on in the future, right? That is going on or will be going on in the future. As you know, it's continuous, so we will be using ing as well. An action that will happen as planned or expected. Okay, if you plan something, right, or you expect something, then you can use future continuous, right? For example, I'm going to visit my uncle on Sunday, right? So you have planned this thing that on Sunday what you're going to do, you're going to visit your uncle, right? So in this way future continuous can be used. I'll give you examples now. Alright, so our first example is I will be performing at the stadium tomorrow. Will be, so keep in your mind we are talking about future continuous, so we are going to use will be plus verb plus ing. Okay, we will be reaching your place in an hour. Okay, so this is how we make future continuous. Now we will move towards future perfect. Alright, so future perfect, it is used to indicate an action that will be completed before or by a specific time in future. Okay, so as you know, perfect means complete, right? So it's something that has been completed. Fine, so in future it is used to indicate an action that will be completed in the future, right? Or it will be completed before or by a specific time, before a specific time or by that specific time. Okay, so we are going to use future perfect for that. For future perfect we use will, have and third form of verb. Let's look at the example. Okay, so the example is By the morning, all the water will have leaked out of the tank. Will have leaked. Okay, so you are like talking about future, then you're talking about perfect tense, right? Oh, you're not supposed to say tense though, but we are talking about future perfect. Fine, so we will use will have and third form of verb. By the morning, all the water will have leaked out of the tank. Okay, now we will move towards our future perfect continuous. Alright, so future perfect continuous. It is used to indicate an action that will continue in the future up to a certain point. It is going to be like happening, but up to a certain point. Alright? Okay, so the example is by the end of the week, he will have been teaching for 2 months. Right? So this is like continuing here, and this is the certain point given over here. Fine? By the end of the week, that is a certain point, he will have been teaching for 2 months. That is also time period here. Okay, so this is how we make future perfect continuous. Now exercises we are going to do. Okay, so we have exercise E here. In this exercise you have to fill in the blanks with specific future forms of the verbs in brackets. Right? Specific is written also in brackets by the end of the sentence, right? So we have to make it a continuous, future continuous tense. Fine? We have call here, so it will be I will be calling you tonight to discuss the plan, right? So the specific form is given, is mentioned here, so according to this you have to change the verb given in the bracket. Okay, now we'll move towards our next exercise. Okay, so exercise F is a kind of a revision exercise. So we have learned in all 3 parts, it's kind of a revision exercise. Okay, fill in the blanks to complete the following sentences with most suitable form of the verbs given in brackets. Some may have more than one answer. Okay, so I'm doing the first one for you. The school blank plan its annual day celebrations. So we can keep it simple by saying the school is planning right. We can use the perfect form as well. The school has been planning, perfect continuous, has been planning its annual day celebrations, right? So we can have more than one answer too. Okay, so I'm sure today's lesson was really helpful for you and it will help you in your speaking skills as well. Now we will move towards our home task. Alright, so your first home task is that you have to complete all the given exercises. Throughout our assignment 13's eLesson, I have been explaining all the exercises, so it won't be difficult for you to complete those. Okay, so if you have any difficulty, go through the video again and you will find how to do it. Okay, your second home task is the essay writing. It should be at least 200 to maximum 250 words. Okay, and the topic is Heroes of 1971 War. Okay, so it's about history, so you have to search for it. You have to search for the 1971 war and the heroes, the martyrs and the people who fought in that war. So you have to talk about those heroes. Okay, alright students, that's all for me today. I'm sure you have learned a lot, inshallah. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and your family. Try to stay home because staying home is staying safe.